I'm at yard, chilling. 14? Yeah, 14. I'm chilling. I'm like, ooh, this movie's hard, you know. What am I watching? Back to the Future. Donnie's cruising on his skateboard, power slide around corners, grabbing onto the car. I'm like, shit. So I'm like, yeah, I need to do that. Uncle has a skateboard, but he gave up trying. So I tried it. And I've been just staying on it for like 2 and something years.
How long have you known Josh for?
3 years. Yeah, 3 years. And that's it, 3 years.
When did you first meet him?
I met him through my friend George and Harry.
Has he changed at all since you first met him?
He's definitely the same person. Like, he's not like changed really drastically, but he's changed a little bit. But everyone that I did meet when I was that age has changed. It's just the way things are. I don't think the drugs changed him. I mean, not that much. He's still an idiot. But we just hung out, we watched movies, like we were with like Jasper, Leon, Arthur, and like I wasn't really like part of the group yet because I was like on my own with this other group before, and we just used to do really embarrassing and stupid things at the school that we were at. We just did dumb things, and I think we were known for it, and we were known for like doing parkour at the back of our school. That's what we used to do. That was really fun. I don't know, we got told off a lot for it, but we just didn't really care. I don't know. Just got the bus together. Or we just mongs out off weed. Like, we're just chilling, we smoked a little bit together, and then he just there like this. One time we were just in a parking lot, all smoking. One of our friends just goes, sits down, and we're just like, oh yeah, that's okay. And then I started dancing, and everyone else just started dancing with me, and our friend's just out there, out cold, just on the floor like this, and we're all just dancing. It must have been really weird for him, because it was like 3 of us in a row, me, Leon and Josh, all dancing the same way at the same time.
Do you think skate culture is like any part to play in like how much he smokes?
We will usually smoke. That's only because we're like having fun. But I don't think it's like skating, because like, he can go all day skating without smoking, and he prefers to not like smoke before skating because it makes him a little bit like not like as sharp. But I'd say skating and like weed do go hand in hand, but you can do it without, do one without the other. With me, I'm more like, I love like movies, like TV, all of that, like reading, because that's like proper escapism. But he's not too into all of that. Like, when I show him something like that, he'll be like, oh yeah, I like it. But I feel like skating is his form of escapism. Josh can like, he's a very like strong person. Like, as much as like I can say about him when I'm mocking him, he's a very strong person. Like, he's very strong-willed. Like, I'd have bare trouble. Like, my last relationship completely fucked me over, and he got that because he understood how it was, and he did the exact same thing, and he showed me what to do, and I did it, and it worked completely. So like, just listen to Josh when you have a problem.
I was missing lessons for theatre because I was at the time just kind of losing it mentally. Like, I don't know, I was keying up my arm and shit. It wasn't good. I was like bunking lessons because I didn't know my lines, and then getting angry at myself because I didn't know my lines, and then just keying up my arm. And then bunking, a lot of bunking, unmotivated. Was so far behind I just gave up. And then other shit in my life I was struggling. No one on medication, learned how to sleep again, learned how to function again, came off my meds.
What was your like relationship like with your mum over the years?
Good. Like, good growing up really. Till I got older, and I started to get older, and it got a bit more like, ooh. Now it's good. Now it's good.
What were the bad parts?
Just arguing, bro. Just a lot of arguing. Because I was fucking up, and sometimes it was just miscommunication. And I just created like an image around myself that didn't need to be created. You know?
When did you like first smoke?
I rolled a zoot when I was like 11 with my friend's weed, and I tried it. It was a shit roll because obviously I never smoked, so it was like falling apart when I was smoking. But I was like, whoa, this is crazy, man. And then I tried it again with my mate round. My mum caught us, started screaming. I'm like, oh shit. Didn't do it for years and years. And I get to like secondary school, the second one, and then I'm like, oh, let me just start burning it again. Started smoking. It was calm. Yeah.
How do you think like smoking's affected you? Like good and bad.
Bad, definitely. I don't want to be smoking my whole life, but like I just smoke now because, man, I'm a kid and shit. You know, I'm just doing shit. And like obviously I'm still growing up and that. I'm an adult. I don't want to be doing this shit.
Do you think leaving the school, you know, helped you?
Yeah, definitely. Even that place was like the best shit that happened to me, I'd say. They gotta realise like not everyone's built for their shit. Some people have a lot of shit going on with them and they're not gonna say anything. So they gotta try and not read my mind, but just think maybe this guy needs some extra help with everything, you know?
Yeah.
But then it sounds like I'm asking, and it's not fair on everyone, but I'm saying that this help should be out there for everyone, because everyone does struggle, man. You know? Just damn things, yeah. I tell I'm a lot better now than I was before. I'm not perfect, no one's perfect, but like, I'm happy with how I am. Used to be like really conscious, like body conscious, because I was pretty tubby. I was pretty tubby youth. But I don't know. I'm happy with how I am now, I'd say.
I've known Josh for 4 years now. We first met at the beginning of Brit School.
How do you think he's changed?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. When I knew Josh, before he changed, he was a genuinely really nice person. You know, I'd see him at school every single day. He was a great student. He loved school. He was a really nice friend to be around. He was always happy, always energetic, always cracking jokes. Just a great guy in general. God, you know what's weird? I don't remember Josh that well. I remember like all the good times. You know, he was always nice, but not really anything else. It's been a while, hasn't it?
When was the last time you saw him?
Last time I saw Josh was March 2021.
And what was he like then?
Josh, what was he like? He seemed very spaced out. He didn't really know for sure where he was. He just seemed distant.
Do you remember how he got kicked out?
Yeah. He wrote his name all over the toilets, all over the walls, on his books, everywhere. How did he not expect not to get kicked out of Brit? Fucking idiot. But yeah, they called him and kicked him out. It was funny as hell. But yeah, looking back, it's not the best.
What do you call yourself, Scum?
Why do I call myself Scum? So I graph sometimes. I wouldn't say I'm like a hardcore graph writer. I just like graph. I like community, so it's all cool and that. I just like being a part of it a little bit. So I used to write waves, which was like just shitty. I wasn't that good. I was getting into it, and then I got caught at school, so I had to change the tag, change that shit to Scum, because I just was like, I was reading a book and a word popped out. I don't remember what book I was reading, but the word popped out Scum, and I kept seeing the word everywhere, and I was just like, I should just write that, I guess. Started writing it, and then one of my mates just started calling me Scum, and an S. I was like, oh, it's kind of nice.
Are you happy for him that he's doing better?
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him because he's our friend, and you know that as long as he's safe, as long as he's happy, I'm happy for him. But I really wish that he would tell us that himself instead of me being told through a friend that he's doing okay.
Me and Josh are really close. I'd say like we're more like brothers and best friends. Like I'm glad that I met him because my life would not be good if I hadn't. Like I love everyone that I met in those 3 years of my life. But it's just that he lives close and he knows who I am, and like he's just so likeable. Like, a lot of people you can't really hate Josh. I don't know anyone that's just like, oh yeah, I hate Josh, because I don't want to fucking know them, because they're not right. You can't hate him. He's just just nice. There's not really anything about him that's wrong. He's not really argumentative. He's just a chill guy. He's such like universally liked. He's just a good guy. We're really close, and I'm glad he's in my life, and I'm glad that I'm close to him, because I don't know what I'd do if he wasn't. I don't know. I think everyone needs someone like Josh in their life.